Hey guys, this is Justin. Welcome to the third episode of Just a Tip. So in this episode, I'm going to be covering how and why you should write things down. So let's get right into it. So first, let's start with why you should write things down. So a study done at Dominican University found that those who write their goals down were significantly more likely to accomplish those goals than those who did not write their goals down. So when you're at the grocery store, are you more likely to remember those eggs if you have it written down or if you don't have it written down? Similarly, if you write a to-do list of things that you need to accomplish in that day, a list of errands, whatever it may be, you're much more likely to do those things throughout the day if you have it written down. In 1927, Bluma Zig Nurik observed that when she was at a restaurant, servers would remember the orders better before they would put them down on the table. As soon as they were down on the table, servers completely forget what each individual person ordered. So this goes on to say that writing things down will absolutely help you when it comes to memory and remembering to do things. But it's important to know that if you make a list of things to do, be sure to completely complete each task before moving on to the next one. If you only do half of a task and then move on to the next one, your focus will be, split in two. And in more recent studies, scientists have corroborated these findings. So there's a little bit of the why. So let's get into the how you write things down. And here's just a couple things that I do to help me. One, I like to keep a notebook with me everywhere I go. I actually have 3 different moleskins, each of different color, that I use for different purposes. I have a black one that I use for every day. I have a purple one that I actually write and script my YouTube videos or ideas for the future. And then I have this green one that I use for side businesses, whether it's Poshmark or social media marketing or anything like that. 2, stick notes around your house. So whether that's actually taking a normal piece of paper and tacking it to a corkboard or something along those lines, but just having a piece of paper with something written down that's actually in a spot that is very visible. So it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So if it's a to-do list, especially something having to do with groceries, put it on the refrigerator door. If it has to do with a daily thing like remembering to take vitamins or little tidbits of advice about how to stay healthy, maybe put that on your bathroom mirror, something you're going to see every single day. That way it's a constant reminder. And 3, desk calendars. Now I love a good calendar, but desk calendars are a little bit better for me because it gives me plenty of space to write down when all my bills are due for the next couple months, when my paychecks will fall in line with the days of the week, and therefore I can better work on my budget. Now when it comes to what to write down, that's sort of up to you. It depends on your goals and what works for you. But just some suggestions, I would say to-do lists, ideas that I don't want to forget. When I'm learning something new, I really, really love taking notes. It helps me retain the information better and also have something to look back on without having to reread a certain article or book. Sometimes I just like to write down names, dates, that type of information. I really keep that, especially in my green notebook. When it comes to side business things, I'll write down people of different businesses that I'm working with, phone numbers to different things, different statistics. If I'm about to take a meeting with a particular company, I'll go to their social media accounts and just simply write down how many followers they have, how many likes, that type of information, just so that I have it on hand. And finally, another thing I do is I write notes to myself. So some of them are advice, some of them are quotes, and sometimes it's just, Justin, stop eating food when you're bored. Something as simple as that. Finally, if you're out and about and you don't have a piece of paper readily available, what I would tell you is first, use your phone. You can take notes, go into the note system of your phone and jot that down. If for whatever reason your phone is unavailable, or while I don't necessarily condone this, there have been times where I'm driving and I don't want to take my phone out and text the note to myself. So what I'll do is I'll grab a pen, and without looking, because I can read my handwriting no matter what, I'll actually write that note down on my leg. And then what I'll do is when I'm at a red light or when I have the time, I'll use my phone, take a picture of that note, and now I can save it forever. Now that just works for me, but if you like to take notes, if you're the type of person who writes things down, whether it's a to-do list, whether it's things in a calendar, dates coming up, or whether it's advice to yourself, what do you like to write down? Why do you think it works? Do you not write anything down and you don't think it works? Either way, let's start a conversation in the comments and let me know how you guys feel about writing things down. All right? So thanks so much for sticking around, and I look forward to seeing you at the next episode. Cause aside from my soul